This here is a shelf diagram. A shelf diagram is important because it tells you where everything goes. It mirrors what you see in the actual case. And the reason why it's important is because what happens is week to week, when you're packing things up, you can look in the space and say, wow, this one's empty. What do I need to look for out there? You look right here, it says, I need to look for regular coffee. So, oh, did we put the coffee somewhere else? It lets you know exactly where to look for what on both sides, when you're setting up and when you're tearing down. It's just a nice, easy way to look at it and know exactly something's missing. 1, 2, 3. You know, and so you say decaffeinated coffee, regular coffee, tea. So it's just a good way to kind of do that. It seems like it's a little bit overkill, but you know, you bought the whole system. And the system is designed to make it so you don't have to make decisions every week, and you don't have to communicate. Because if you have different people setting up and tearing down, it's a big problem because the people setting up next week don't know where necessarily someone put it the week before, unless they follow the shelf diagram. This is the grasshopper stand. This is how you're going to hang up all of your vinyl backed signs here. I guess they call it that because it looks like a grasshopper, but this is basically the base, and then this is the leg that comes down. These two arms come up and lock into the top of the grommets. So let me just show you that on a sign. So this is the bottom. So you'll start by getting these grommets into the bottom hooks. Unrolling the sign, and once you come back here, because you bring these up now and put them in the top ones. And then this part here adjusts to the appropriate height. Oops, I guess my bottoms came out. So once it's to the height that you want, you snap it shut to the side, and that'll lock it in place. So I went a little too high. I guess I did that. So this one's a little bit easier to do with 2 people. But you do want to pull some tension. You don't want it to just be completely flat. So if you don't pull it to tension, it'll do what it was doing before, where it was kind of like leaning over the hardware and it looked kind of bad. So you want to make sure that you pull it to tension so that the sign pulls out and smooths out. That's how that goes.